Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, my students.
Good morning,
Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you.
At this meeting, I will discuss about absolute value, equation, and inequation. So, before we starting the class, please the class president to prepare.
Before we starting studies, let's pray together. Begin. Finish and say basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
If I say your name, don't forget to say present. Putri Zuliyanti,
Present.
Putri Hotipah,
Present, Miss.
Tristi Ardita,
Present.
Sonya Zakiyatul Yasmin,
Present.
Rika Wahyuningsih,
Present.
Bagas Perdana.
Present.
My students, does anyone know the equality and inequality of absolute values?
Miss, I want to answer.
Okay, please, Putri Zuliyanti.
Absolute value equation is an equation that is always positive. Absolute value inequalities in a comparison of the size of two or more objects that are always positive.
Right, absolute value equation and inequation is always positive. So before entering the core of learning, we must know what about absolute value is. Absolute value, a real number x in the distance between the number and 0 on a number line, and is described by absolute x. Formally, the absolute value is defined as follows. Absolute x for x is greater than 0. Negative x for x is less than 0. Absolute value equation are equations where the variable is within an absolute value operator, like absolute x minus 5 is 9. So, the absolute value of number depends on the number sign. If positive is equal of the number, absolute 9 is 9, and if number is negative, then the absolute value is opposite. Absolute negative 9 is 9. Absolute value inequation or inequality. Absolute value inequality is an open sentence that uses an equality sign. We can see this is symbol. The symbol is less than, the symbol is greater than, the symbol is less than or equal to, the symbol is greater than or equal to. So I have the properties of the inequality of absolute value are as follows. Have 5 points. First, we can see absolute x is root x squared. 2. Absolute x is greater than a if only if x is less than negative a or x is greater than a. 3. Absolute x is greater than equal to A if only if X is less than or equal to negative A, or X is greater than or equal to A. For absolute X is less than A if only if X is greater than A, X is less than A. So, and last, point 5, absolute X is less than or equal to A if only if X is greater than or equal to negative A, X is less than or equal to A. Okay, that's all learning today. Are there any questions?
Miss, I want to ask,
Okay, Tristi, Ardita, please.
is there an example of everyday application of the concept of absolute value equation?
Good question. Okay, I will answer. Example of the application of absolute value in everyday life. For example, the record time of student working time is X minutes. Because student time record can be faster or slower 1 minute than average time, which is 3 minutes, and the length of time can be negative, then the model in the form of an absolute value equation is absolute X minus 3 is 1. To determine the fastest time and the longest time, we just need to solve the absolute value equation. Square the two segments of equation. Absolute X minus 3 is 1. So we just have the answer 2 and 4. So the fastest time record of student is working on the problem is 2 minutes and the longest time is 4 minutes. That's enough for today. Before we close the class, please the class president to prepare.
Okay class, before going home, let's read Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
See you next time, my student. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, Miss.
See you, Miss.
See you, miss.
See you, Miss.
See you, Miss. Thank you, Miss.